welcome, folks, to our brand new program, which we were on before, but I think we're going to be more sturdy and steady for what we've got planned. My co-host Rob Dory and I were on the radio for 10 years, known as the Dog Tag Club. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and keep that running as the Dog Tag, but it'll be a Dog Tag TV production. Now, one of the things that I'm interested in is promoting veteran issues right here in southwestern Pennsylvania. We have a multitude of plans that have been generated. People may know or may not know. Okay, we got fundraisers. We got people coming in that are all sorts, from entertainment to car shows, and there's a whole theme of things being generated that we'd like the public to be not only known about it, but to support it. Rob,
same thing we did on the radio show, just now you're on TV now.
So, and here's the thing. We already know that, and it sounds simple, that, we have the VA director and we have Fayette County, and, this is the place to go for, benefits or whatever. But also we want to highlight there's the American Legion, there's the AMVETS, there's the VFW, there's the Catholic War Vets. These are the foundations of the community that not just serve the veteran, but they're out there in the community. And Rob, I know that I want you to speak up about the American Legion. There's a multitude of programs
I can do that
you can highlight. And I don't want to skip over or gloss over the ones that you do with the school.
Okay. Well,
so
let me
I'm
tell
gonna
you.
Let you take over.
Let me tell you about the mission of the American Legion, Whip. We were chartered and incorporated by Congress in 1919 as a patriotic veterans organization devoted to mutual helpfulness. It is the nation's largest wartime veterans service organization, committed to mentoring youth and sponsorship of wholesome programs in our communities, advocating patriotism and honor, promoting strong national security, continued devotion to our fellow service members and veterans. Hundreds of local American Legion programs and activities strengthen the nation, one community at a time. American Legion Baseball is one of the nation's most successful amateur athletic programs, educating young people about the importance of sportsmanship, citizenship, and fitness. Operation Comfort Warriors program supports recovering wounded warriors and their families, providing them with comfort items, the kind of support that makes a hospital feel a bit more like home. The Legion also raises millions of dollars in donations at the local, state, and national levels to help veterans, their families, during times of need, and to provide college sponsorship opportunities. The American Legion is a nonpartisan, not-for-profit organization with great political influence, perpetuated by its grassroots involvement in the legislation process, from local districts all the way to Capitol Hill. Legionnaires' sense an obligation to community, state, and nation drives an honest advocacy for veterans in Washington. The Legion stands behind the issues most important to the nation's veterans community, backed by resolutions passed by volunteer leadership. The American Legion's success depends entirely on active membership, participation, and volunteerism. The organization belongs to the people it serves and the community at which it thrives. So there you have it.
There it is. Folks, you heard it from the voice of the American Legion. A side stream of that, we want to also bring to the front, there's horse therapy. There is the dog service program that we've worked with. Thankful to this station and their management that we got connected with the Helping Heroes. And they've raised
Well, we had the dogs in Florida, the dogs over in...
That's what I'm talking about, the Helping Heroes.
Yeah.
So we have that. We have the Mariana Outdoors Association.
Oh,
with
wonderful organization.
Outdoor activities from fishing to hunting. I mean, just the camaraderie right there in Washington County, serving southwestern Pennsylvania and beyond. And they have a website to check them out. So from time to time, we are trying to bring in those people that are doing these services for our veterans and first responders. So we don't want to exclude, them out of the picture of things. Hopefully that we can get approval that in some cases that we can do some documentaries of interest. Now that could be from the health issues to music to some of the suicide crises that we're facing, and I just want to provide you that number that has been out there, 988 for the veterans, press 1. And then naturally, if it's for a civilian or a patriot person that's having difficulties, it's just plain 988, serving nationwide. Okay, we do have a fundraiser that's coming in by the time this is probably on TV and getting televised, Warriors Rock. They're a phenomenal music group.
We've been part of that from the start.
We've been, exactly, Rob. So we're very proud of that, and that money's raised there goes through the Connersville Patriot program that serves our veterans both for overseas as well as locally with Christmas items and everything.
You know, Whip, it's nice to have an organization to send care packages to military personnel stationed in faraway places.
It is. And I want to also I want to thank this network for allowing us to have this opportunity to get out there, the word out, and talk about, like Rolling Thunder, Chapter 5. They're an organization that any money's coming into their purse, they send out for taking care of our veterans in the community, whether it be for a ramp, whether it be for any repairs on their home, whether it be need for heat or even food items.
Well, next month we'll be putting the bags together to go down to the nursing homes.
That's another activity.
With activities for them.
Again, folks, if you want to get involved with any of these organizations, please, we can take and handle that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you a email address, dogtagclub590@gmail.com. Get in touch with me, and we will provide that particular information. You have any questions, or if you even want to be a part of this, just email me again at dogtagclub590@gmail.com. This way we can, include you if you have a question or if you need guidance for whether it be a benefit, whether it be for, being aware of any of these events that we're going to be planning. And I'll tell you another thing what we're going to be doing, and this is in the early stages, but we've gotten overwhelming support already. We're planning up and coming next year. We're going to be looking to do a National POWMI Recognition Day.
Well, you're in the planning stages of that.
We are definitely.
Give us some information on what you've got preliminary so far.
So far, we're looking at the Dunlap Lake area, if those who know the terrain. It's a beautiful lake. It's a beautiful outdoor scenery. We're looking to do a car show there. We're looking to do
fishing.
The fishing end of it, yes, Rob. We're looking into paddle boats, cornhole competition, hopefully fireworks. We'll be doing, and naturally entertainment of some sort. So this is all in the makings, and it's going to take time to get all this together. And what we're doing too is we're putting a committee together. We're from different organizations can participate, putting a roster together and taking responsibility of making sure it's a success. You know what I'm saying?
Who's the chairman of that committee?
I guess I am.
You are?
Yeah, I am the marketing and development for that. So here again, that's going to be the third Friday, but we're changing it one day over to Saturday to make it more of an impact in September of next year.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
POWMIA Recognition Day.
That's exactly right, Rob. So again, we'll keep you updated on that. And my co-host here, will be responsible for putting out the letters that we're going to have. Two different letters. One's going to go to the businesses for sponsorship. The other letter is going to go to all the veteran organizations or related organizations. Well, what do you mean by related? Well, that could be the horse therapy, that could be the dog service, that could be mental health or whatever.
Go to Connersville with the packages.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
sure,
So and it's most importantly, it's going to be for the community to come out and to enjoy the day. And
You know, we're talking about POW MIA Day. When I was district commander, on that day, we met in Harrisburg, and there's 310 names of POW MIAs from the state of Pennsylvania.
yeah,
We read every name.
yeah.
And I can get that list, and we can extract out surrounding counties here, you know, Greene County,
Well,
Fayette County,
that would be
Washington.
nice to,
You know,
the whole idea, Rob,
And
is
we'll
to
pay,
give.
pay homage to POW.
Yes,
MIA.
exactly, Bud. Exactly. So, and boy, it would really be a highlight of a time if we can find a POW that really wants to talk about it.
We had two of them on our show.
We did.
Yeah,
So we'll
yeah.
have to investigate that. You know what I mean, Bud? So anyway, I mean, I know there's some veterans that don't want to talk about the past or want to relive that, but it's most important that the public knows what these men and some of these women had to deal with. You know, like even in my time frame with the Vietnam veterans, there's 58,000 that are on that wall. You know, young boys that was in the classroom, and then all of a sudden they get graduated and they're putting on a uniform to serve our country.
Right up at the ambits, there's a memorial up there.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
all the names in Fayette
We
County.
do. That's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
So we want to make this not only just for Fayette County, which is where we're doing this filming from. We want to make it a southwestern Pennsylvania
We'll include everybody.
project,
We're not
you
going
know.
to shut the door on anybody.
No, exactly. So the bigger and the better, and if we can take and be successful the first time, then hopefully we can repeat it. And I got to put it out there, Rob. The people, once they get word of it in southwestern Pennsylvania,
They'll support it.
They're all in.
They're in.
They're all in. You know what I mean? So, I mean, maybe in some areas that there is patriotism that is on the decline, but not in this region.
Oh,
okay?
we're a
I'm gonna tell you now.
veteran-rich community around
You
here.
got it,
Whip.
my
I mean,
friend.
We're
So-
densely populated.
So, folks, again, we thank you for the time that you've given us to explain where and what we want to do. We'll take any kind of a idea if you have that you want to share or anything that would be, you know, in the positive.
What's that information again? Did anybody get in touch with you?
Yes, it's dogtagclub590@gmail.com. So we're hoping to have your support. We're hoping that you would take and be active. And, you know, again, we'll be back on the air in some given time as we get our information collected and bring some very important information to you guys.
Hey, Whip, I'd like to talk about one of the programs
Okay, go ahead,
from
my
the
friend.
American Legion. I mean, there's so many. But the one that I really like, I like to put it out there.
Good.
And it's called Keystone Boy State. And this was established in 1937. The Pennsylvania American Legion Keystone Boy State is a unique week-long summertime educational program that does emphasize classroom lectures, textbook learning, and instead it focuses on participation and personal experience in the model state, complete with governing bodies and elected public officials. It is designed to mirror the structure and operation of its respective state government. The American Legion believes there is no better way to assure the survival of our republic than to train our youth, people in the ideas and objectives of the American government. Boy State is designed to supplement the information taught in high school civics classes. It's an activity born out of the need for youth training and practical citizenship, leadership, and to instill a working knowledge of the structure of the operation of government. Keystone Boy State has the following objectives: to develop leadership and pride in American citizenship, to arouse a keen interest in the detailed study of government, to develop the young citizens of Boise State a full understanding of our American traditions and the belief in the United States of America. To arouse in the youth citizens a determination to maintain our form of government and from the preamble of the American Legion's Constitution, and to inoculate a sense of individual obligation to the community, state, and nation, and to safeguard and transmit to posterity the principles of justice, freedom, and democracy. Now, eligibility criteria. Only males who have successfully completed their junior year of high school and have at least one semester of high school remaining are to be considered. A boy who previously attended Boise State is not eligible to attend a second session. Only boys with outstanding qualities of leadership, character, scholarship, loyalty, and service to their schools are to be considered. In the actual selection process, merit and ability are two of the most important factors considered. No boys are permitted to attend because of either poverty or wealth. It is not a program for underprivileged boys, nor is it a summer camp for recreation. Fees or tuitions of $200 are paid by the sponsoring Legion Post, with little or no expense to the young man and his family. So there's also a girls' state. It's a mirror of this, but I'm familiar with the boys' state. And this,
Excuse me.
if a youngster is planning on going to one of the military academies, he completes boys' state, a week at boys' state,
Yeah.
he gets bumped up on that list to be chosen for the academy. So any youngsters that are out there looking to go to the academies, this is a program you want to get involved with.
Absolutely. I'm all in for that, Rob.
And there's so many programs. I
Yeah.
got 27 pages here, but
we're
you know,
not going to gloss over any one of those. We're going to take our time.
We'll touch
and we'll-
base each
right,
and every time we're here.
exactly. But I want to just, in closing, I want to remind folks in November, as a matter of fact, I'm going to point it out, November 2nd, Warriors Rock will be in Connersville. Linda Shear is supporting and running that operation. Kim and Gary for Warriors Rock, it's an absolutely Las Vegas act.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is.
And we'll just give you a highlight. I don't want to steal this thunder, but we pre-videotaped some of the veterans of all ages. The night of the show, they're shown on screen to the community who the walking heroes are of that community. All right. The entertainer comes out, he covers big band, doo-wop, country, disco, easy listening, and in between those showings of the veterans, they do a numerous amount of songs. Phenomenal show. Guys, I'm telling you, you'll not be disappointed if you go to that Warriors
It's
Rock.
full of energy and it's
Okay.
entertaining.
Now, that's one segment I want to explain. We already been given 6 service dogs. For those who think that they need a service dog, get a hold of your VA director here in Fayette County, all right? He'll run you through the system, he'll run you through the process. Temporarily, all expenses are going to be paid because the travel to get matched up with this dog is in Florida, but they are building a campus here on the Washington County, Allegheny areas. Until that is done, we'll send all expenses paid as lodging for those candidates that would want a dog.
This is a
All right.
veteran that needs a service dog.
So, exactly,
There's
Rob.
different types of dogs: comfort dogs,
Right.
service dogs,
So,
medical dogs. So
I'm glad you pointed that out.
yeah,
I sometimes get anxious and I want to hurry up and push out. You know what I mean?
I know.
But yeah,
slow you down a little bit there.
yes, thank
Yeah.
you. But this is important. The Helping Heroes raised $350-some thousand for these veterans. Come on, guys. If you're saying that you want to have a companion, that you may be thinking that you'd like to have a service dog, do the next step. Contact Brian at the VA Director's Office in Fayette County. Unfortunately, right now I don't have his phone number, but it's easy accessible.
Easy to reach.
So,
Brian's
yeah.
easy to reach. His office is easy to reach too.
Yeah, absolutely. Any one of those, they're all veteran service officers in that, and they do a phenomenal job.
They do.
And I'm sure all through the county, or all through the state of Pennsylvania, they do phenomenally. It's just that we're not
Well, they've
aware.
been there for a long time too.
Yeah,
It's one
yeah.
of the few counties that has longevity.
Right.
In their department.
Exactly.
Yes.
You're right on. So, yeah, each and every time that we get on the air, we want to bring a new subject in and maybe have a guest or two, you know what I mean, Rob? So that we can energize, that activity of what's going on and highlight it. And I want to thank this channel for allowing us again to be a part of this programming. And I want to thank you, Rob, for taking time out. You've been one hell of a good co-host.
Just trying to keep your head above the
Well,
water. Whip.
yeah.
I'm the Ed McMahon of the outfit here.
Well,
so.
you're the wingman of it. So, well, folks, until next time, God bless you, and stay safe and stand up for that daggone flag, because I'll tell you, that's where our liberties and freedoms come from those who fought and died for it.
Don't forget to vote.
And don't forget to vote. Exactly. That's one of the most important
The
things.
most important thing of citizenship. is
Amen.
Exercising your right to vote.
Amen.
So even if you don't like any of the candidates, you can write your own name in. Vote
Yeah.
for yourself, Whip.
Well,
You
I
can
am.
do that.
I am. Yeah. Good move on that one. Well, until next time, folks, take care.